Hello everyone, this is Santosh and welcome to Tech Design. So in this video, I will give you all the options that are available in NX for loading a huge assembly. By knowing these options, you can able to open and work on a huge assembly without any lags or without any issues in NX. We have multiple options in NX for loading a huge assemblies like as saved, load folders, structure only, fully load, partially load, minimal load, interpart data load, and many more. So in this video, I'm going to give you a complete information how we can use this option to load a huge assemblies and make your work easy. I'm going to use this engine assembly in order to explain the assembly load options. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So I'm going to close this assembly now. So I'll just go to close all parts. So before going to load any of the assembly, you just need to set your load options. So these are the options that NX is going to use whenever you are loading any of the assembly. So how we can able to find this option? So in the lower versions, assembly load options will be available in this panel itself, but in the higher version it is not available. So you can just go to menu, file, options, and assembly load options. So these are the different assembly load options that we have in NX, and the first one is from part versions, and then the scope, and then load behavior and reference set, and goes on. So basically I'm going to explain the major features that we need to understand when we are working on huge assemblies. The first option is load. So now we have three options over here. So this is completely the location of the particular assembly you just need to select. So as saved is nothing but it will load all the components from the same folder in which they are saved. And there is one more option called from folder. So from folder is nothing but it will open all the child components of an assembly from the particular location of the folder where the assembly file is located. The next option is from search folder. So you're going to provide folders and it will search the particular child components and it will load the components. So by default you can keep it as a from folder, so it will search all the child components of a particular assembly from the folder where the main assembly file is located. So here there is a first option as load, and we have multiple options over here. So if it is selected to all components, so it means that it is going to load all the components that are there in the assembly. So first I will keep it as a load all components, and let me open this assembly. So once I click on the assembly, it is going to load all the components, even including the sublevels. And when you select all the components, it will take a lot of time if it is a huge assembly. So now you can see here this has been opened and all the other child components, everything is loaded into our NX. Since I'm going into assembly load options again and again, so I want to keep that assembly load option in the main top bar. So I'll just go to customize here and enter assembly load options. Okay, so here is an option. I'll just drag it and drop it over here. So now again I'll just click on assembly load options, and the second option is structure only. The structure only, what happens is it will load the particular assembly file with all its structure, so all the levels of its particular child components only. It will not load the components, it will load only the structure. So I'll just keep structure only and let me click OK and open the same assembly. So now if I open the same assembly, you can see here the engine assembly is opened and all the child items are, the structure is only loaded. So components are not loaded. You can see here these components are not loaded. Only the structures are loaded. So in which situation these structure only option will be used? Say for example, you have a car and you are working on a car and you have the car assembly part number and you want to load only door and bumper only. So in this entire assembly, if you want to load only these two, in that case what you can do is you can just keep structure only and then open the particular assembly, and here you can able to select say for example this head assembly and supercharge assembly. So these are the two components you want to work with. So in that case you can just select them and open the assembly. So only these two assemblies will be loaded. This way you can able to use the structure only option. So in the assembly load option, the next option is as saved. Okay. So in this one, say for example, I'm going to open this particular assembly. And I have loaded only this belt and supercharge assembly. Okay. So these two options are loaded here and rest of them are not loaded. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this assembly by loading belt and supercharge assembly. So now I'll just go to file, save and save work part. So it is, we are going to save only the assembly file. So I'm going to go to save work part. So this is my saved condition. What is my saved condition? Only the belt and supercharge assembly is completely loaded. Okay. So this is the saved condition. Suppose if you in the future, if you want to open it in a saved condition, so in that case you can just go to here, keep it as saved, and now you can just load this particular assembly. So once you do that, whatever the previously saved condition will be opened again. So now let's see the next option, that is reevaluate the last component group and specify the component group. So this is nothing but, say for example in your assembly if you have done any component groups and then you have saved assembly, in that case these two options are useful. So now as of now we are not going to use this, we'll just skip that. So the next one is option. So this is having multiple options here, the categorized based on two major features, that is file data and as well as the display representation. So if it is fully loaded, in that case it is going to open all the file data and as well as it is going to display the exact geometry each and every component is designed. If you go to partially load, it is not going to load the file data, but it is going to display the exact geometry of a components. And fully loaded with lightweight is nothing but it loads all the file data and it will just display the facet geometry. And partially load is nothing but it will not load any of the file data and don't need an exact representation of the part files. And finally the minimal load is nothing but it will not even load the complete data and not even the full exact geometry. So it is going to load the facet bodies of the components. So I'm going to show you one with a fully loaded, and now I'm going to keep it as all components and I'll just click OK. And now I'm going to open this particular assembly. So this is nothing but all components with a fully loaded. So now we can see all the components are loaded and it is having all the data, and you can see the representation is completely matching with each and every components. So now let us go to close this and open a minimally loaded one. So let's go to load options, and here I'm going to select a minimal load and lightweight. So I'll just click OK and let me open the same assembly. So here you can see here, this is the loading, minimally loading options, though it is going to load very quickly. And if you can see, if you do zoom in and zoom out, your body is, whatever the component body will not be represented properly. So now this is going to be a lightweight representation. So the components will not be completely loaded with all its geometry data. So now let's move on to load behavior. The first option is allow replacement. So if there are any component with a latest version is available in the folder, so then it is going to replace that particular component. And the next option is generate missing part file families. So if any part families are missing in the assembly, so it is going to generate and give it. And then the next option is cancel load on failure. Say for example, you have given all components and fully loaded, and you try to load the components with switched on to this option. So if any component, any level, if it is failed to load, then it is going to stop the load of complete assembly. So the next option is reference set. So reference set you can just keep as saved in the first option, and then use model as a second option. This is going to change based on your work environment, so you can just go to change this as you want. Okay, so the next options I'm going to discuss is regarding this save load options. So save as a default. So whatever the changes you have done, say for example, you are going to work structure only, you want every time the assembly should be opened structure only and it should be with a full load. So in that case, you can keep this option and save it as a default option, so that every time whenever you open any kind of assemblies, it will be opened in a structure only. So if you want to restore the default one, you can just go to here and set it as a default. And then there is two more options, save to file and open from file. So this is if you want to save the settings as a file, then you can use these two options. When we are going to use this option, say for example, if your working environment is like you are going to work on a huge assemblies as well as medium assemblies and as well as very small assemblies. So in that case, you can make 3 different settings and save them in a file and open it and load the assemblies. And here the one more option I missed to explain, that is load interpart data. So interpart data is nothing but all the wavelength geometry, interpart expressions, assembly constraints, and legacy mating conditions. So these are all called as interpart data. Suppose if you want these data, you can just keep this load interpart option as a on. Okay. So I'm going to recommend you few of the options based on your work environment. Say for example, if you are opening any of the assembly which is very huge and you're just opening it and you're not going to work anything inside. So in order to visualize if you're just opening it, in that case you can just keep all components here, and this one you can just set it to minimally loaded, so lightweight. So in that case your assembly is going to open very fast and you can just visualize it and close the assembly. Suppose if you are working on huge assembly and your work is very limited to 1 or 2 components, in that case what you can do is you can just keep structure only or all components. If you keep in a structure only, and then you can just keep it as fully loaded. So what happens here is the complete assembly is going to open in a structure, and fully loaded is nothing but, say you can just select the particular component which you want to work and just load that particular component and work on this assembly. Hope these options helps you to work on your daily tasks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.